Hey guys, I am super excited about this episode today. If you look behind the truck, I don't have my boat. I don't have it. The reason I don't have it is because we are going to get my new boat. It's like my Christmas present. I couldn't be more excited. I get to go get my new boat today. I'm gonna take you guys along with me. I'm gonna show you all about it. You're gonna have the first look at my brand new 2021 Nitro. Let's go. Hey guys, here we are. We're pulling into, I feel like it's Fort Leonard Wood. It is such high security. You know, there's so much that goes on right here. This is, you know, the base camp. It's hundreds of thousands of square feet under one roof. An amazing, amazing facility. We've got to go through security right here to get back to my boat. How cool is that? You got to go through security to get to your boat. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Good. I'm coming to pick my boat up. Take my temperature, huh? What am I? 97.5. Thank you. Man, that was kind of simple. Like if I drive my truck that doesn't have my name on the side, they normally got to get your driver's license out. But pretty cool. Big place here. There's some of this stuff that we can't show you. They got new boats in development. They got all kinds of cool stuff back in here. I get butterflies pulling in here because I mean, this is like Bass Pro Shops. It's like where it all started. It's like the headquarters, it's the office, and it's just a huge facility. And I'm getting my new boat. Like, what's this boat gonna entail? You know, my boat last year was a pretty cool boat. My boat the year before we won Red Crest out of. So I mean, there's just so many cool things that, you know, I think about my new boat and what the chances are and what's gonna happen with it. There it is, right there. That's gonna be my new boat. Looks like they're rigging up Kevin's boat. How are you, Andrew? Good. Hard at it, are you?
Always.
Good to see you.
Doing all right?
Yes, sir, doing good. Man, it looks awesome. I like the new added little chrome around it right there and the step plates. That's really cool. That's new, we didn't have that. And this right here too, what can we use this for?
Toolbox.
Sweet.
You get wheel chocks, your tools.
I love it. And it's lockable.
Yes.
How cool is that? Thanks, man. That's cool. So this is Andrew. I guess you and Ed are kind of the ones that have been here the longest. I mean, Ed, obviously.
Yeah.
But this is where we pick them all up. We got to, he rigs it, and it's the best rigging job you could ever imagine when I get my boat. So I'm pretty excited about it. I think Rick might come down and say hi, so I may uncover it just to look at it. What do you think?
It's up to you.
It's just something about the smell of a brand new boat, isn't it? I mean, it's just like, has no fish guts on it yet, no slime. I always get mine with dual consoles, you know, and I'll dive off into that when we get it home, but I can take that console out super easy. It's like, I'll show you guys, but cool. How are you?
Good.
Lots of stuff going on back here.
Happening, I guess.
No handshaking. This is my boss from Tractor Marine right here, Rick Emmett. He's heck, you've been with the company longer than anybody, and I think the world of you. But
Well, I feel the same about you. I've been here 35 years. So.
And what's super cool about Rick, he is the head coach at Drury University. So like all you high school kids out there watching, he goes and recruits high schoolers to, I mean, just cool that the college fishing is taking off and that you volunteer so much of your time to those college students and all you give back. That's amazing,
Yeah,
dude.
good.
Appreciate you coming down saying hi.
Looks great as always,
Looks awesome.
man.
I love it.
Your wrap is one of the
I love
my
it.
favorite ones.
I love it. I love the added toolbox, the spare tire where we've moved it.
Yeah.
I think this is just so cool right here. That look added, and then the chrome,
Style,
the chrome right there.
Chrome.
Looks awesome.
Yeah, it's got a pretty Tri-class look good.
Yeah, it looks really, really cool. And just the rig job that Ed and Andrew do is amazing on it.
Yeah,
So
these guys, I mean, we rig, probably 200 boats back here, including pro boats, photography boats.
actually, it's 400. I talked to Ed, and,
So
and when you include the rental fleet,
maybe
and,
that's the ones I ordered.
yeah.
Exactly. So.
No, appreciate you coming down. Hey, I'm here picking up my boat, and I see there's somebody else's boat here. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this guy, but I just thought I'd help rig it a little bit. Let's just see if maybe it needs an extra hole in the bottom to let water through. I'm just gonna help him out there just a little bit and put a little hole in the bottom of his boat. Okay, I got everything hooked up, double checked. It is all good. All good, good, good. Thank you, Andrew. We're out of your hair. Okay. Man, I love looking in that rear view mirror and seeing my new boat. Just, I don't know, it's just one of those feelings that I can't describe. You know, when a new boat owner, you're getting to take it home for the first time. I'm just so excited to have it behind my truck and get this thing home, get it uncovered, and just go through it all, see what all's different, see what's new. Just the smell of it is just awesome. It's just, I can't wait to get home. We're gonna dive off into it. I'll show you guys every little nook and cranny on it from the bow to the stern. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Well, we've made it back to Oklahoma, and one of the things that I always do when I get a new boat is I fill it up. The reason I do that, I want to know exactly how much fuel I hold. You know, if you don't do it the very first time you fill it up, you'll never really ever know. So we're gonna be here a while. I guarantee this thing's gonna hold more than what it says. That's the one thing I love about my Nitro, is that how much fuel it holds. It's just such a good advantage, you know, when you've got a place that you've got to run a long, long ways. So we're gonna be here a little bit, filling it up. It's gonna be a couple bills too, probably. We'll have to put a prop on it. We're not gonna go anywhere like that. Yeah, we're still going. We're at $130. 62 gallons. We're still going, still here. It's got to be getting close. Got to be. But that's what I love about a Nitro. We're at 63 gallons now. That's a long ways with that Mercury. A long ways. Huge advantage. You know, when we went to that tournament out at Lake Oahe, I was running 100 miles one way every day, and I could do it without getting gas. It was really cool. It's a little cold, little cold, little cold. 65 gallons. All right, there it is, $140, 66.3 gallons. That's a long ways on water. Now I gotta go pay for it. Ouch. Oh, old truck got dirty on that drive. All right, let's go show you guys this boat. We'll get it in the shop, get it uncovered, and show you what we got. Man, I am so excited. I got my brand new 2021. Now it's secure, it's in my shop. I get to start moving into it. So, you know, I just want to start here at the bow, work my way to the back. I just want to show you my boat. I just think it's a really, really cool boat. It's my office for this next year. I just want to like get good vibes with her. I want to like kind of court her a little bit and say, hey, me and you, girl, we're gonna have a great year, 2021. I'm really looking forward to it. I know it's kind of funny, but I really like my boats. I get attached to them. I think just, you know, maybe all boats are this way, but I really like a lot of the things, but I love this step, you know, to get up in this boat. Super, super cool. Our trailers are galvanized trailers with a coating on them, like it's like some sort of tough coating, like they don't chip. You know, I obviously have mine wrapped, but it's really cool. Like you can see how they're just it's a rough I don't know the name of it, but it's kind of a cool coating on our trailers. But this is new. This is like really new. You never have enough storage, so now I've got a storage box up here that I can store something, store some tools, store like a jack, four-way, you know, it's lockable, so I could put just about anything in there. I think that's super, super cool. And then this is new too. They've moved now that my spare tire towards the back, which is kind of, you know, it's not up there because now that we have that toolbox, kind of neat. Just walking on around it, we'll get up in it in a minute, but I really, oh, this is new. I like all this chrome. I kind of got it dirty on the way home, but got chrome and new step fenders. Come to the back of it, got some pretty awesome power poles. I really like, you know, we got the retractable tie downs. I got my Lowrance side imaging transducer. That is my wife calling, guys. We got a timeout. Whenever she calls, I've got to answer. Hey, babe. Okay, we'll be in just a minute. Love you. Bye. Dinner's here, she said. Anyway, moving around. 250 Pro XS, 4-stroke. It's like just the most awesome motor ever. It's just a game changer since we've had it. I love the 4-stroke motors. I went ahead and I got me a prop put on it. Oh, this is kind of new. The Atlas jack plate. I mean, these are just like the baddest, best jack plates ever. And what makes them good, let me just like, the pump's on the outside, so it doesn't take up room in my storage, but I love that it's black. It matches my motor and matches my power poles. You know, it used to be like a aluminum color, and now it's really cool, it's black. Super cool on a Nitro. This little thing pushes in and out right here to lock this ladder, you know, just to get in and out of your boat. I really like that. It's kind of funny, but it's a cool race car, NASCAR inspired gas cap. Kind of cool gas cap. You'll notice I got the dual console. I'm gonna take that out. I might leave it in for a little bit for my cameraman just for this winter time filming the YouTube stuff. But it's so easy to take in and out. I always order all my boats as a dual console, and you know, when I go to sell them, the guy says, "Oh, I want a dual console." I got one. Or the guy says, "I want a single console." I was like, "I can pick it right out." So I can get whatever they want. There's just 3 big hand nuts. It's super simple to take in and out. I'll show you that compartment once we get in there. Yeah, so let's start right here. Trolling motor. I got the Ghost trolling motor on it. You know, you guys have heard all about this thing. I just love it. It's got a double ram system going up. I got assist going up, got assist going down. I got the TH Hydro Wave on it. I've got, you know, this right here is the gem. This is the active target that goes with my Lowrances. Just a super powerful, super quiet trolling motor. This is a must, guys. I will never, ever, ever own a boat without this troll tamer. This thing right here just locks this trolling motor down. Rough water, protects your bracket, protects all the bushings in this bracket for years of use by putting this troll tamer in here. And just a little lever that you hit with your toe to open it, but it just locks that thing down. You know, so many trolling motors come with a bounce buster, but that just keeps it from going down. The trolling motor can still come up. This locks it up and down, so it can't go anywhere. It's just an awesome invention right there. I love that thing. That's like one of the best things they ever invented ever on a boat. So yeah, really, really cool. Swing away tongue, kind of cool. I like that. It's got a super heavy duty jack with a big wheel on it. I can roll it around here in the shop real easy. But I'm gonna climb up in here and just show you what else we got. Super cool right there. I love how easy it is to get in and out of the boat. Right here, man, here's where it all goes down. I've got 2 extra big power pole buttons, guys. These are battery operated, wireless operated. You guys can add those to your boat. It's not something super simple to install. It's just by Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, whatever it is, you know, that it's Bluetooth. You just set them up right here. I always put them right there on the side. That's just a cool feature. Right here, I've got a 16 and a 9 units up here. So I've got the 16 set up in 4 panels. I'm gonna have another video. You guys are gonna see that coming out on how I set the 16 up, how I set the 9 up. This right here is really cool. It's a Bass Boat Technologies double mount, stacked mount. It's a must. And the reason it's a must, when you look at how thick that is, it's just solid as can be. You could tie your boat off with this mount. I promise you, it's just, in my opinion, it's one of the best mounts I've found. Great company. It's a mom and pop company. It's super good people. And I mean, that's just my mount. I have to have that mount. I've got another one back there I'll show you. Got the Ghost Roller motor, again, really cool. You can switch that button to either side, got all the features of that. All right, so we're moving on back to the back. Let's go on back here and just check out the rest. Just a huge deck. That's what I love about my Nitro. It's just, I got matching rod boxes right here. You notice I've got the added power pole button right here. I was the first guy to ever do that. And you think about it, you swing a fish in, bam, I can hit that power pole button and give that fish to my boat officials, which stopped me. I'm able to get back up front, make another cast. I think it's a must. Really cool on my rod boxes. Let me hit my power button here. I add these really cool TH lights. I put a switch on them. That helps me when I'm like late at night working on tackle. We got really big rod boxes. You got 2 different steps here. You can put your rods down in here. Got organizers up there. There's also room for rods to go underneath. I really like that. It's really, really cool. I also like the fact that, you know, these are split storage compartments right here. So, you know, I keep a lot of, like, you know, top waters on one side, crankbaits on the other, spinnerbaits, whatever it is. You'll notice you'll hear a fan. That is so cool in this boat. So there is a fan to get the humidity out. You know, a lot of times, like say the inside compartment's a different temperature than the outside, and that's what causes that humidity. And it's just set up automatically. It's set on auto. It's always going to make that temperature inside your boxes the same as outside, so you don't have any humidity, you don't rust into your baits. Really a cool feature on these boats. One more compartment right here, just a big compartment. You can really hear that fan going in there. Once the temperature equalizes, you know, it'll go off. But man, it's just a great big compartment. I love this system in here because I can put a lot of little tackle boxes down the side. I can take this divider out if I want to take this divider out. Really, really cool feature in the boat. Also got all these magnets right up here in the top. You know, you can just put them wherever you want to, put some extra hooks, stuff like that right up here. And then when you come to this side, same thing, just got another rod box. Got my lights, the stern light, my pedestals. Got my Sonic Hub, my Sirius XM Marine radio. That is my active target box, whatever it is called. Pretty cool. Oh, check this out. This is so cool, man. You know, like rigging your boat up, I love this aspect. No more crawling underneath your console to replace a fuse, to hook a wire up. You take these little deals out right here. I got one more. This is super, super, super cool. So now I can access everything behind that dash right here above, you know. So there's some fuses right there. There's my ECM fuse block right there. I got all my fuses, they're labeled. It says bow, it says stereo, it says rod box lights, 12-volt receptacles, all kinds of stuff. That's just a cool feature right there that you can get in there. Makes it super simple to be able to work on your stuff. I like that, to replace a fuse or something like that. So let me put this back in there. I'll just put one of them for now just to save time. Let me put 2 of them. Cool little light right there while we're at it. Just a push button light to help you tie something on in the dark or early mornings. All right, 2 of them will hold it. Push that back off. Okay, right here. This is something that I think is super awesome, is how big our ice chest is. You know, so this lid's insulated. Just super cool. You know, you can empty all your trash right when you get gas. I just think that's pretty awesome. Just not, you always got to have a place to put your trash, but you know, I can put a full bag of ice in there and put all the sodas and water, and then I got a sandwich tray right here. Keep my sandwiches up out of the ice. Kind of a cool feature. All right, we're moving on back to the command center. Take these off. We got HDS 12s right here. I love these because I have these hooked up straight to my Mercury. I can see everything about my motor, temperature, oil temperature, fuel burn, fuel rate, so many things, RPMs. It hooks right up to my motor. That's a cool feature. The other thing, I can control all my switches on my Lowrances with this boat. I can control all my live well switches. I can control my power poles. I can control my trolling motor, everything through these units. It replaces a bunch of stuff. It's just really a cool feature that we have. And if you don't have that, then over here you've got a really cool touchpad with all kinds of switches over here. You got fill, recirc, pump out, recirc, fill. My navigation lights, there's my fan, it's on auto. You know, if you don't want that fan running, you can hear it's turned off now. You can put it in manual or you can just turn it to off. If I hit that little home button right there, and then this is a cool feature Nitro has. I hit first fish, that actually fills that live well all the way up. Then it automatically changes over to the recirculating pump. Just a cool feature, you know, it's all about time management. I hit that first fish, bam, my live well fills up, then it's recirculating. I don't ever have to think about it again. It's all ready to go. That's really cool in my opinion. So just got to hit those accept buttons. I touched on this just a little bit, but here's like all my switches to control stuff in my boat. If you wanted to control it right here. I've got the new charge system on this boat, which I'm really excited about. I got all kinds of stuff running. The charge system is super cool. It actually transfers power to my trolling motor batteries, or it may transfer them the other way over to my cranking batteries, and it replaces any kind of jumper cable you may ever need. I can just hit emergency transfer power, hit engage right there, and I can jump my big motor straight from my trolling motor batteries. Really cool. Hit that button, I can control my trolling motor. I hit that button, I got my Sirius XM radio. That button's more for trolling, offshore type stuff. Than my Mercury button, I can control, you know, just see what's going on with my Mercury. Kind of cool right there. Also right here, I got a cell phone holder. I've got another 12-volt receptacle right here. That's kind of cool, kind of important to have with all the GoPros we put on here. Got to have the hot foot. That hot foot's adjustable, you know, for different people, different sizes. You can move it forward, move it back, wherever you may need to put it. I think this is super handy, you know, just a cleat right here next to where I'm sitting. You know, when you pull up to a dock, you can tie off to the dock immediately. I've got the trim levers on each side, the blinker style. One of them controls my jack plate, the other one controls my motor. And then I got the tilt steering wheel. One last thing that I think is really awesome is this is all solid. You know, now that you get to your wires from the front, this is all solid. And I install my tackle webs right here. It is like the most perfect place. I keep sunscreen in there. I keep an extra face mask. I keep my keys, chapstick. You know, there's room to put 2 of them right there. It's just a cool, out of the way spot that I can always reach right there. You know, a little bit of sunglass cleaner. I just keep all kinds of stuff right there at my fingertips underneath that console. I don't know, I like that. You'll notice that I went with 3 seats. You know, with Major League Fishing, a lot of times if you're fortunate enough to be catching them, you'll have a boat official obviously always in your boat, but then when you have a cameraman, he really appreciates that seat. So I put 3 seats in there. An option is to take that seat out, and you can get a really cool step in a storage container there. The other thing that's amazing on my boat, this is like the best invention since I've been fishing. This is so cool. Listen. So now my back is pushing up. You know, like all the time you're sitting here running like this. Well, now I've got back support. This is a cruise air seat. It's amazing. Then I push this other button. Watch this. That's the back. This is the bottom. Now my bottom is raising up. So I can increase the pressure right here on the bottom, which is super, super cool. You know, it gives you a lot of added cushion. You can adjust it to however you want it, but it's just a cool deal. The seat also, you know, goes forward and backwards, you know, for those long runs. Just a lot of thought has gone into this seat. So I'm gonna push that back now. I just love that thing. It's bulletproof. I had it on my boat all last year and never gave me any trouble at all. Okay, so turning back here to the side, we have the absolute best live wells in the whole industry, in my opinion. The reason why, ours are completely divided, okay? So these are 2 independent live wells, no divider in the middle. So this is all separate from that. I can fill this one up, leave that one empty. I have a whole set of pumps for these and a whole set of pumps for those. Then you take it a step further, we have a baffle system. What that does is, you know, a fish swims up to the wall, But if he tries to jump, he's gonna hit that baffle right there. He's not ever gonna jump out. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. I've been at the weigh-in facility trying to bag my fish and had one broop, jump in, early in my career. So you just, there's nothing you can do about it. Just a cool deal. Then also our live wells are insulated. I really love that fact you can cool that temperature down in them. They also have an oxygenator in them, recirc pump. It's got actually have temperature gauges in both my live wells to monitor the temperature, make sure they don't get too hot, and they got lights in them. Just cool live wells. A lot of thought goes into them. Right here is a great place to store your net. I'll put like a push pole right here, but the net would go right there. You got your measuring board right there. Out to 15 inches, always handy. Just a location for that. Another thing cool, I got speakers in my boat. I think that's kind of cool. I enjoy listening to music. I enjoy maybe listening to a baseball game or college football game at some point. So I got speakers in my boat. I think that's kind of cool. I never really thought I'd use those, but I use them a lot. It's kind of those long summer days, you'll use them. We get to the back. We got a really big back deck. I love this back deck, but what I think's cool or separates us a little bit different is these storage compartments. A lot of times people may need to want to take their tackle into the hotel room, or they want to, leave their boat at the lake but want to take their tackle home with them. You can just lift this thing right out, throw it in the back of your pickup, take it up to the room, do whatever you want to do. And it also makes it really easy to get to other stuff in here that I like. Show you this compartment here. Well, let me show you right here. So then on this side, what I will do underneath this one, there's actually room to mount like an ammo box for tools underneath it, which I will do here once I get everything in this boat like I want it. That's kind of cool. Okay, then we get to the important compartment. A couple more storage compartments right here in the back. I'll carry flares and ropes and tools and that kind of stuff. When you get to the back, I love this. I got 5 batteries back here. I carry 2 small cranking batteries hooked in parallel. I get a 1.5 capacity with those. Back fishing 5-fish tournaments and running both live wells all day long, power poles and all the graphs. 2 batteries worked really well for me. I never had an issue by doing that, and I don't add any weight because they're small batteries. Then I've got 3 trolling motor batteries, the Optima blue tops right there set up. One thing I think super cool about our compartment here is when you put your foot down in here and you got to work on something, I can actually get down in here and pick a battery up, or I can sit here and work on stuff. It's a big compartment that allows me to work around in here. I kind of like that. The other thing that I really like about this back here is I can get to my bilge pump. I just raise that door right there. I can get to my bilge pump area. I don't have to take any screws out. I don't have to take any batteries out. It's just a cool, clean feature to get to your bilge pump. The same thing with this panel here. I can get to any of the live well pumps if I ever needed to. You'll see right here, I got a little 12-volt receptacle. That's for all you guys watching on YouTube, because I got to have a camera back here to, keep a GoPro running when we're out there filming those Project E. So that was just a little added feature I asked them to do for me. So worked out good. All right, let's see. Power poles, the motor, the jack plate. We got it. This is my new boat. Now all we lack is to put like a big old 5-pound bass in it. So man, I am super excited for 2021. Hopefully we'll see a lot of bass caught in this boat this year. I'm looking forward to a great year. Thank you guys for following along on my journey to get my 2021 boat today. Can't wait to get that first bass in it, get some fish smell in it, and get 2021 going. Wish you all the best, and thanks a lot for watching.